today. Harvey don't
Oh
even want to
my
do an
God,
intro
bro.
because I am not annoyed.
I, all right, y'all. What's good, Tar Heel Nation? It's your host with the most this side of Mississippi. Man, you can tell I'm not into this. I'm not even wanting to do this.
Oh no, I'm
Yo,
ready. I
captain
was
of
wanting to do this. I was ready to do this. You know what?
yo, captain of
You
the
got your
Hooligan
captain of
Express.
the Express over there, Tornado McCray. He in the back. He in low spirits right now, and I understand why. I'm in higher spirits mainly just because I'm annoyed. It's your boy
I'm
Rice 26. We're coming at you
I'm
here with another North Carolina
sick.
Live post game review on the
I'm
nonsense everybody just witnessed.
I'm
If you watched
sick, dog. I'm sick, dog. Shout out Max, though. Shout out Max. Shout out
shout
my
out
boy
Max.
Max.
Shout
Shout
out
out my boy
Max getting
Max.
the 2 drives that he got, and then proceeding to fumble.
He
But
didn't
then
fumble.
again,
That was
compared
Goss. That was all
it,
Goss.
it was a bad exchange all the way around.
No, because if you
It was
look at
bad
it,
performance all the way around.
no, it wasn't.
It was
Goss
bad
closed his
performance
hands.
all the way around.
No,
All the way
Goss
around.
closed
All the way
his
around.
hands early.
All the
I'm
way
not
around.
putting that on Max.
Nobody
No,
is safe today. I
no,
don't care.
no. I don't
Max
care
had a
what you
good
think.
drive.
Max did.
Nobody is safe.
That wasn't on
Nobody is safe.
Max. I'm defending. That's the
I'm not
only
saying.
highlight.
Listen,
I'm defending
nobody
Max.
is safe.
No, I'm not doing
Nobody
that.
is safe. Max
And
had the good drive when he first got in.
Max did what he was supposed to
Nobody's
do.
safe.
Max did what he was supposed to do.
Nobody's safe.
No, that was the running back's fault, 100%. And I promise you that.
I don't care whose fault it was.
I promise
That's
you
my
that.
problem right now. I don't care whose fault it was.
I promise
At
you
this
that.
point, I don't care whose fault it was. I'm not saying Max did I'm not saying nothing about Max doing a bad job. I'm just saying nobody's safe at this point because overall the team was ass.
All I'm saying is I'm not putting that fumble on him. I'm not putting that fumble on him.
Overall, the team was ass. Yes, Max was a sole bright spot,
and that's the bright spot I'm holding on to.
He was the one.
That is the bright spot I'm holding on to.
And you can hold on for as much as you want. I'm gonna tell you right now, the whole game from beginning to end was ass.
No, not the first drive.
On this, the first drive, cool. I didn't even see the first drive. I showed up when everything went downhill, aka the second, third, fourth, and everything on from their drives.
Listen, I got clips of the first drive. Cause I'll be honest with you, I was in the car on the way back. I was in the car on the way back. I got clips of the first drive and saw the touchdown. I was like, all right, cool. And then when I finally got to the house, we unloaded everything because we had the road trip back. Got everything unloaded, sat down, started watching the game. When I was fully sitting down, they went up 10-7. They went up 10-7 on the field goal. I said, all right, bet, cool. We get a stop. And we get the ball back. We get the ball back off the Caleb Cost interception, the one you called. Like, not even going front. I messaged you about that. You called Caleb Cost getting the first interception. No doubt about it. Then we threw the pick six. Then not only that, we come out and we give up, what was that, a 60, 80-yard run? Very first play out of halftime?
Yeah, somewhere between 65 and 80.
That, to me, I was like, that's sickening. Then not only that, you follow that up with the Gio Lopez fumble that turns into a fumble recovery for another touchdown. I'm like, bro, you know what, bro? Like, all right, dog. All right.
So let me go ahead and get all my frustration out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
I'm sick.
One, and like I said, and I probably look all kinds of ugly to everybody else right now. As long as you can hear me, it don't matter. First things first drive looked good. Gio looked like he could be a starting quarterback. Then everything from second drive to the end of the game, or at least until Max showed up, got a chance to come in and take over for Gio after he got hurt, was completely and utterly abysmal. It's like North Carolina looked like a brand new team. We understand that, yes, there are 70 new players on this squad. 30 true freshmen and 40 transfers. I get there's a bunch of new guys on this squad. And when I tell you this squad looked like it was brand new and ain't never played a lick together at all, even it looks like they never even trained together during spring, is what it looked like.
The running,
The amount of
the run defense
missed
was
tackles,
atrocious.
the amount of missed tackles was the most egregious thing to me. Sure, the
My
pass defense we won't have to talk about too. The pass defense had more holes than fucking Swiss cheese.
nah, it did. Nah, I can't deny that. My issue with the pass defense is one, as a corner, as a guy who's played corner, played safety, played all this and that and the third. Why on earth are you sitting 8 yards deep on a 3rd and 3? Why are you giving that much of a cushion? Why can you not tackle in the open field and simply just wrap up? Why can't you do that? That pissed me. This dude, number one, and I will give number one credit for TCU. This man figured out all he had to do was hit one stutter step every time he caught a hitch. And he was getting the first down. Tell me, how in the world?
Somebody said, okay, North Carolina football fans, now that UNC is the laughing stock of all college football and an overall embarrassment to the UNC system, what are your top 10 excuses?
Who's making an excuse?
I don't know. I don't know who this is or where he came from. But no, nobody's making excuses over here.
I want to know because there's no way.
No, like North Carolina took the ass whooping that it deserved. 100%. I don't know who DJ Ray Ray is.
What a name like Ray Ray is kind of wild.
Now, laughing stock of the whole college football, I can't get with that.
We gonna sit there and act like Alabama didn't exist the way they play.
You gonna sit there and act like Alabama ain't really get stomped out by Florida State that only won 2 games last year.
Number one, Texas, the best,
like Archie Manning,
like the best Texas team. Like you gonna sit there and say the number one team in the nation.
And we're talking about the
dog walk Ohio State.
Not just that, we're talking about the quarterback that's supposed to win the Heisman and the national championship this year.
Shoot,
that guy.
We're gonna talk about runner. Not even that. We're gonna talk about championship runner-ups Notre Dame losing to Miami.
So we're not gonna talk about Notre Dame losing to Miami. We also not gonna talk about Miami almost repeating history and losing to Notre Dame.
Shoot, you really want to talk about it? You really want to talk about it? We ain't gonna talk about how Clemson just fumbled the bag against LSU in a game they easily could have won.
That man said, "Do you see what billions of dollars gets you? An ass whipping. You let your girlfriend coach the next game." So you also act like Dabo Swinney ain't making millions, Buddy down in Miami ain't making millions,
but buddy
DeBoer over in Alabama ain't making millions.
I mean,
dude up in Notre Dame ain't making millions. Michigan ain't making millions.
Their girlfriend and wives ain't 23, 24, 25.
Now, once again, if you were here during the spring, we talked about this already. Yeah, you ain't new, DJ. You ain't new. We were worried about this. We were worried about this too. I don't know. He might have been sitting in the background like Steve was that one time. Oh, probably. Speaking of, if Steve in here, if he sees the live, thank you, Steve. Thank you for doing what y'all. We'll tell you again Tuesday, but thank you again Tuesday.
Oh yeah,
for y'all handling y'all business. This is the last time I'll say it. So go ahead.
I wish both of y'all could have lost, but
2 times.
I'll say this. I wish both of y'all could have lost, but because that's not how a game can end in college football.
That's because that's not how competitions work.
Y'all did what I wanted y'all to do.
Y'all.
Thank you for the love of
God. Whatever business y'all handle. Either way, back to the main topic of what we got going on here. Like I said, tackling was abysmal. The offensive play calling was anemic at best. I don't know. It seemed like once Max got in, it seemed like the play calling changed entirely. It's like it's like the whole playbook opened up a bit. And my thing is, in that situation, if you didn't trust Gio enough to run a more open playbook, then you should have just started Max in the first place.
Honestly, I don't think that's what it was.
Fast enough. Got to kill this sort of Saturday. Same with a goat coach. UNC will never be a football school. The thing is, UNC was a football school back in the mid 2007 to 2012. They were actually a decent football school. Yeah, were they winning championships? No, but were they having winning seasons? Yes.
You said 2007 to 12. No.
I'm not. Listen, I'm trying to figure out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. 2007 to 12, we wasn't, because remember, that's to say, 09 we won a championship with Tyler Hansbrough in basketball. We were peak. we were still peak basketball at that time.
We were all.
Now I will say this. Now if he's talking,
gonna overshadow. I'm not saying like football overshadowed basketball. I'm not saying that.
I'm saying this.
Saying
if you want to say a pure like,
now.
if you want to say a pure football school, and if we being honest, we got to go back to the '80s when they won the actual ACC.
No, I'm not talking about pure football. No, never. No,
I'm saying in the sense of if we are talking about you, if we were talking about UNC football,
then yeah, I can't even say back in the '80s.
What do you mean? They won an ACC title in the '80s. That's the only time we won. That's the only time we won an ACC championship.
Because wasn't Jordan at North Carolina in the '80s?
He didn't get there till what? He left in '84.
But I'm just saying, he was there in the '80s.
Like, he was there, but like nobody was looking at UNC basketball kind of like that.
They weren't looking at it as hard. I'll definitely give you that. They weren't looking into it as much as they do now. They didn't have the same high expectations they do now at North Carolina.
All I'm saying is this.
But like,
I don't think the play calling changed. I think the experience made a difference because both of them were running a pro style offense. Gio is used to
97.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. UNC, well, yeah, the offensive play calling was a pro style. It was definitely a pro style offense. Gio wasn't used to that. But when Max came in, they were calling the same plays, and this is how I know they ran the same play action pass with Gio and Max. Max stepped up into the pocket and took that hit. It was the first down completion I was telling you about. Gio ran. Yeah, Gio, when he did it, he ran to the sideline. That's how we ended up with that fumble. It was the same play call, but the experience made a difference.
It was the same play call.
It was the same play action pass. It was the
same play action. It was the same play action motion. Yes, I'm not saying that they just opened the whole thing up for me. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, and once again, don't try to make it seem like I'm taking anything from Max. It feels like you do.
I'm not.
Feels like you are.
What I'm saying is I don't think they opened up the playbook. And the way you say they opened up the playbook more for Max, I don't think they did that at all. I genuinely just think Max is more comfortable in a pro style offense. Gio is more comfortable in a college spread style offense. That is not saying that I think that is not me sitting there saying you're trying to take something from Max right now. I just think Max's experience and Max fits Bill Belichick's pro style offense better than Gio right now.
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong on this. One, because me and you talked about it before we got here. Yes, absolutely, Max's experience helped us out because you could tell the entire. It was like day and night on the drive compared to where Gio was going in. Like you could, because I even brought this up after they in the short little video I did after they said that Gio got the starting job. I brought this up. Well, the level of competition that Gio went against at South Alabama translate to this level of competition with the ACC. That's where my biggest worry for Gio was in all of this. Yeah, you got a little bit of college experience. Yeah, you had a solid thing as a starting quarterback in South Alabama. However, the ACC is a different level of competition than what you've seen. No matter who you go against, it could be one of the worst teams, aka Stanford or something like that, and they still be a different level than one of the best teams that you played in South Alabama. TCU ain't no slouch, and we knew that coming into it. But when you got Max, who's had experience for two different teams in the ACC or the SEC, and two of the loudest environments in the SEC, on top of that, at A&M and LSU, for throwing almost 6,000 yards in that environment. That's why when we were talking about who was going to be the starting quarterback going into this game, I didn't particularly care who it was. I figured that Gio was going to get it just because he was a little more of a multifaceted option compared to Max. But if they gave Max the starting job, I knew it had to be literally based off of his experience. Because you could see
I said it was. And my thing was,
we agreed.
I said it
was 100% had to be his experience if he got this starting job. And it showed in the 2-3 drives that he got that if he doesn't, and I told you too, if he doesn't start after this week, despite Gio's injury, then I feel like your play is like, I'm like, yeah, you're placing your confidence in a long-term solution instead of you have to win some games now, though. And I think me and you said that too. Like Max will win you some games now. Sure, Gio might win you some games in the future or further in, I guess, further into the season. But Max is going to win you some games now based off of experience. And it showed that TCU having a much more experienced team overall, they came in and bulldozed y'all. They made you look like a high school squad.
Nah, hold up. Speaking of that, no, I got to touch on this. O-line.
Oh, don't.
North Carolina's O-line. I don't know where y'all were at. I don't know if y'all stayed on campus in your dorm rooms. I don't know if y'all just stayed in the locker room. I don't know where y'all were at, bro. TCU's defensive front bulldozed y'all.
Destroyed.
Made y'all look weak.
Yeah. They had you had them for the first 5 minutes. After that, it was over.
I don't know. Y'all couldn't block in the run. You couldn't block in the pass. Like there was whatever their front seven wanted, they could get.
Oh yeah.
Hit.
It was sad.
Like genuinely speaking, and I know I keep coming back to this play because to me it showcased it the most when they showed the behind the offense camera
beat immediately.
When they showed the behind the offense camera, the one that Max took that hit.
When Banfield got demolished immediately.
Right up the middle, both of them. Just immediately obliterate the center and the tackle just right off rip. Just literally, bro, just bulldozed right through you.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is we doing?
The defensive tackle took Banfield, put him on his back immediately.
Just
within the first 3 steps,
Banfield coming right down. And I'm like, come on now, dog.
And the other problem is, something else I was also seeing throughout the game was they were testing different people at center. What? My problem is you didn't have a set center coming into this game because you'd have Kelly for a minute, then you'd have like Lundberg for another minute, then you'd have another guy for another minute because the one snap that like rolled to Gio, that was a whole different center. That wasn't even Kelly. That was a whole different guy.
I ain't even peep.
That was a whole different guy. So if you're rotating linemen and you don't have a set line, and I think this was part of the reason why Austin getting hurt was a big problem with Blast getting hurt.
Yeah.
I think this was part of the reason why this was a major problem because now you're having to move guys around to fill his spot. And try to find who's going to work for that spot until he gets back. And tonight was not the night to do that. If you knew you had a guy that played center, have him play center all game long. Don't have him rotating out with somebody else to test things out. If you knew you had a center, have the center in. Don't be playing games like this. Don't be playing games like this. Because this is definitely, like, if I'm going to say nothing else, this is Bill's welcome to the college football moment for sure.
I didn't even go. It is Bill's. You know what I'm really putting it on? Really? I'm going to say, one, obviously, this is a player's, hey, yo, just because you got Bill Belichick don't mean ish is sweet. And if anything, this makes y'all a bigger target because of who your head coach is. Teams are gunning for you.
Oh, bro, remember TCU's coach said they felt disrespected coming into this game.
Teams are gunning for you. But I'm also
going to say gunning to take down Bill Belichick.
This is
they've been saying it all. They've been saying it for the last 4, 5, 6 months.
This is Steve Belichick. The target was this is Steve Belichick's welcome to college football moment.
Oh, absolutely.
This is Steve Belichick's welcome to college football moment.
This is the Belichick family's welcome to college football. Besides, one of them was already in college football. But it's like
there's no way.
There is no way your defense looked this bad.
Here's the bad part, bro. Oh boy. In our last live, called it.
He did, and I was going to ask you, remember what his name was?
I don't remember what his name was, but I have to give him the respect. If I have to give him the respect for what he's, because that man said 48-24 TCU. I remember the score he said.
He said, I was thinking 48-21, something like that.
48-24. He called.
Go ahead. Hey, props to you, bro. We ain't believe you. Hey,
I'm a man.
Believe you. That's it.
I'm a man of my word. I'll take an L as it comes. He called it straight up. He said 48-24. He knew something I didn't know. He knew something neither one of us knew because you and I both looked at him crazy like 48-24, dog.
I didn't think it was gonna be that big, but
No,
hey,
it was worse.
it was worse than that.
It was
You was
worse.
on it. You was on it, bro.
And I'm
It's
sitting
like
there. I'm mad because the thing that really irks me, really grinds my gears, bro. And you know this comes just from me playing that position. The coverage on the back end was atrocious because the last touchdown they threw.
on that rollout
You
to the
see,
little.
yeah, you see Hoover roll out. Hoover points, right?
Mm-hmm.
The corner playing the receiver that caught it was manned up, locked on him. When Hoover
As
pointed,
soon as he points,
he
he peels
breaks
off for
off
that
and
quick
goes
second.
back. And that's when Hoover just throws it back to where he's going. I'm like,
Like,
why are you doing that?
same thing.
That's not your job.
I asked the same
That's
thing.
not your job.
For that. Why would you leave him alone?
Your job is
You gave
that
him
man that
you
you're
gave him 2
covering
yards.
right now. Your teammates got to get that back in. You got to make sure this man that you are right beside
Exactly.
never gets that ball. Like, do not leave him.
Somebody's behind you. If you know somebody is behind you, don't worry about who's behind you. You got to get who's right there next to you. You know he's sitting there. And facts. I said it earlier. I remember I texted you about it earlier. Marcus Allen is going to have to fight for his starting job after. If it would have been me, he'd have been fighting for his starting job back after this. Because there is no way that for 4 quarters
they just picked on you.
That one, let me go ahead and give props to Drewy, whoever number 7 was.
Was it number 7 or number 1? You talking about the dreadhead?
Dwyer. That's his name, Dwyer.
You talking about the dreadhead?
Yeah, Dwyer.
Yeah. Hey, that man.
Props to Dwyer. That man made you look amateurish. That man looked like you just got there yesterday. It's like you just put on a helmet and football pants today.
He made that look like a 4-year senior playing against a 0-star freshman that just got thrown into the game because y'all had no bodies. That is what that looked like.
He made you look like a walk-on that is playing football for the first time at any level. That's what he made you look like. Because once again, like you pointed out earlier, on 3rd and 3, and you see that they're going to pass the ball, why are you 8 yards deep? Then on another play where guy hits flats. Mm-hmm. Why? If you know you're the only guy out there, if the guy inside of you is backing out deep, why are you 15, 20 yards down the field? If you know the guy next to you, if you're on man already, if you're lined up and you're even, inside guy has inside guy, he's covered. Why are you 15 yards downfield? You turned and sprinted. And then by the time you realize the plays that they stopped, you're 6, 7 yards away. Then when you come up, you missed the tackle.
That's the thing that was pissing me off.
He had enough time to catch this ball, angle to the sideline. You're trying to meet him at the sideline. He still jukes you out your socks. Breaks another tackle off of you for another 5, 6 yards downfield. The tackling was god awful.
God awful. TCU could tackle an open field with ease. We couldn't tackle a common cold if we were sick in the middle of winter outside in pneumonia wet clothes, bro. Like we just like I understand tackling the open field is one thing and it can be hard at times, but if you do what you are taught to do, and I know Bill preaches the fundamentals, even as a corner, as a safety, whatever the case may be, bro, just break down, take out look at the hip, look at the waistline. Look at the dude's waist. His waist will tell you wherever he's going to go. Not his feet, not his hands, not his head, his waist. His waist will tell you where he's going because he can't go nowhere without it.
And because even the last play, the last catch Dwyer had, where he almost scored again on his own. Why is Marcus already off his feet and diving across the ground? You are diving at this man from 5 yards out. When we see you enter the camera, you are You are fully horizontal to the ground. Why have you already left your feet?
Bro.
then you're trying to grasp at straws, trying to catch an ankle or catch a leg. You lost already. You've gone like you were off your feet. You are done. This man is still on his feet, still square. You have already committed to making a tackle before you even got to him. There was a whole lot of once again, this is like a rec league. TCU made North Carolina look like a rec league squad, and it was embarrassing on a lot of levels.
I know this.
Because like,
I'm sorry, continue. I apologize.
Because like I get that you have 70 new players. I get that. I understand that you have 70 new guys who are still kind of learning to gel and do this and so on and so forth. But there are a lot of basic stuff that you don't need to be able to gel with a teammate to be able to do. Tackling is one of those things. Other quick shout out to Thaddeus Dixon for being a lockdown corner all game.
I told you, bro.
He took their number one guy off the board all game.
But
that's why Marcus Allen got beat all game.
But that's the thing, bro. And that was the only thing I feared. Thaddeus Dixon, they were not going to try him. They were not.
They tried him one time, and they tried him one time at the end of the half.
They were not going to try
all game long.
And because of how good he was, what?
Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Like, man, we upset,
bro.
We are so upset.
It's annoying. We are so upset.
Because
it's annoying because this was a
and then we'll switch to the offensive side.
Oh, offensively.
It didn't have to look. I'm gonna switch to the offensive side for a second.
I gotta get on
outside of the abysmal blocking. Which I'm never gonna get over.
Running back.
What's up? It doesn't make any sense. Well, I can't. This is one of those times like, you know what? I can't.
Nah, if everybody's getting,
I'm gonna give you 98% of fault.
If everybody's getting eviscerated.
I'm giving them 98%. The 2% the reason why I can't give them is because when you have your center is 5 yards back in the backfield at the beginning of a run play.
Oh no, that's atrocious. No, that's definitely atrocious. I'm not denying that.
Now, outside of that, seeking lanes, terrible.
I'm going Max.
It's Max Johnson.
I'm going Max. 100%. I'm 100%.
Because even if Gio's hurt, Gio's gonna be out next week.
They play in Charlotte. He ain't playing.
Gio's gonna be out next week. It's gonna be Max and Bryce Baker next week. 100%.
100%. I'd be surprised. And to be honest,
and it depends on how well the Charlotte game goes. If they're up by a lot, you'll see Bryce get in. But outside of that, like, it's Max Johnson more than likely for the rest of the season. More than likely, because like, once again,
I don't think for the rest of the season, beat the experience. But I definitely think I foresee Max is going to start next week just to help build continuity. And then not only that, he will definitely be.
Max knows what he's doing, and he's tough son of a gun. He stands in the pocket and takes a hit. Facts.
He
proved it tonight.
And he's going to start that Clemson game. He's going to start that
game. So you know what's funny though? You know what's real funny? I called Gio was going to have these 2 turnovers that he had. I called him. I said he was going to, right when I announced the thing, my prediction was he's going to have 1 to 2 turnovers. One of them being an interception and or a fumble.
I told you Belichick would pull him if Gio had 2 turnovers.
Called him. Now he got hurt. Like I said, now by the time he had the second one, he got hurt.
I think he was either way pulled regardless.
He was going to have to get pulled.
No, I'm saying even if he didn't get hurt, that fumble, it turns into a pick six that turns it into 41-7. Yeah,
no. I'm saying he was going to have to get pulled in agreement with you.
Yeah.
So no, he's going to have to get pulled because you're not reading the field. Because there was no reason for you to run out of the pocket like you did on that play at all. There was no reason for him to. He still had a pocket.
But here's the other reason why I also got to get on the running backs. You're right in the sense that what hole do you have if your lineman ain't getting upfield? 100% valid, right? Cannot deny that.
Now, there's also bad reads on their end in general.
As running backs, y'all making bad reads and bad cuts. Not only that, bro, the effort on these fumble recoveries was atrocious, especially that one where they lucked out and they called it right as an incomplete pass because that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But the effort to just recover that fumble. I'm like, bro, just fall on it. You're right there. What are we doing here?
Now, I'll admit slightly there was a little bit of awkwardness on him trying to get to it, but overall,
it's
there's
literally
no
just right under his leg.
reason why you shouldn't have got
just
it.
curl up.
There's no reason why
you should lose that.
Why are you reaching one? Why are you reaching out one-handed?
Davian Gauss run the fumble with Max Johnson. Even though you dropped it, bro, close his hands too early. Even then, bro, how are you not getting to the ball? It's like when I saw the running backs in this game, they looked like they were playing in a rain game. And I'm like, I know Charlotte's not wet. I know Chapel Hill's not wet tonight. I just drove through North Carolina today.
Oh, I know it's not raining in Charlotte because it ain't raining here.
It ain't raining in Chapel Hill. It ain't raining in the state of North Carolina, period, or South Carolina. It ain't raining all the way. It ain't all the way up here, bro.
So apparently nobody watched Belichick the past 5 seasons. We have now, and me and him talked about this too. We watched the Patriots the last couple of seasons. On certain levels, I would say part of it was because Bill doesn't have a very great eye for certain quarterbacks that aren't named Tom Brady. I think it's more or less. It's also, I think Robert Kraft was also trying to do a little bit, but it was a whole mess.
I'm going to say this.
Whole agree.
Bill has a method to his madness. And the thing about it is, and I think you'll agree when I explain it, he is a victim of his own success. Because he was so successful with the way he crafted a quarterback in Brady, in New England, and how Jacoby Brissett turned out well, how Matt Castle turned out well for a while, Bill's like, my way works. So now in today's game, he's like, oh, I could take this guy and my way's gonna work, but it doesn't. It doesn't necessarily. Because let's be real. I'll be the guy to say it. Mac Jones?
Mac Jones.
Yeah, it was Mac Jones, then Drake May, right? It went Mac, then
Drake May was after he left.
That's what I'm saying. Mac Jones was first. Now it's Drake May.
Yeah.
Mac Jones was not the answer. Mac Jones was not the answer going into New England. Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if the man went to Alabama. Mac Jones was the epitome of – he was basically Greg McElroy and them boys before like the Jalen Hurts and them.
And let's be real. Let's be real. Show me the success rate of Alabama quarterbacks in the NFL.
Jalen Hurts.
So far as I know, there's only been 2.
Listen, Jalen Hurts.
Tua and Jalen Hurts.
Tua.
Bryce got one good season before I can claim him.
Listen,
he's got to give me one complete good season before I can claim him.
Here's my thing. We're not going to sit here and act like the team he went to in 2023 was not bad. And yes, I'm biased as a Carolina Panthers fan, but I'm also logical because 2024, the start of 2024 was trash for Bryce. Cannot deny that. Cannot.
And like I said, all I'm saying is, and I'm not calculating it in the last 2 seasons he's had. Yes, me and you definitely agree that the teams that he has been on needed some Jesus and some extra little bits. All I said is I just need one good season from Bryce before I can claim it.
It's coming this year.
I'm not. Did you say I need? Did you hear me say I need him to have 3 good seasons?
Oh, listen, you said 3. I would have said, why would you disrespect me like that?
I just told you. I just need him to have 1 good season, and then I will claim him as successful Alabama quarterback.
Oh yeah, outside of Jalen, Tua, Bryce pending. We'll say Bryce pending. Alabama quarterbacks ain't it. Like I said, Alabama quarterbacks. That's what they're gonna die.
I'm basing it off of that same criteria I'm giving Bryce. Then technically, Mac Jones was successful because he had a great rookie season. He made Pro Bowl his rookie season.
You said Pro Bowl.
Whole heavy quotes.
Pro Bowl.
Heavy quotes.
We just had this discussion. We just had this discussion yesterday. That Pro Bowl don't mean the same thing.
What heavy quotes are you not getting here?
I don't even want the quotes, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
Quotes.
I don't even want italicize it then. How about that? Italicize it.
Heavy quotes.
Thank you.
Either way, he did have the numbers of a successful rookie season. Now, did he have the numbers to maintain that? Absolutely not. So, like I said, if I'm basing it off the same criteria, then I'd have to give Mac Jones a successful Alabama quarterback title. But I'm not, because one, Bryce went to an even worse situation than Mac Jones did.
Bryce also won a Heisman.
Don't care. Anyway. And to be honest, if you're gonna pull that,
you're gonna say what?
If you're gonna pull that,
what you gonna say? What you gonna say, Mac? Oh, I thought you were gonna say Mac won a championship.
I mean, Mac did win the championship, but
he does. But overall,
we're going to point a Heisman thing. Then Bryce Young needs 3 good seasons before I can claim him as a successful thing.
I'll say this,
but we're not going to do that to him.
Overall, what we're saying is Bill's final years, and like I said,
there's a method to the madness, and sometimes the madness is just straight madness. There's no genius behind it.
It's not working anymore. It's not working anymore.
And the bad thing, you know what the bad thing is? I think it would have worked had he'd not done the lineman rotation BS that he did.
And started Max.
Two would have started Max. Because at least that would have mitigated some of the lineman problems in the pass game, at least. Because he gets the ball out quick, he makes quick reads, he knows how to hold safeties, he knows how to do that. Once again, Max also has an experience level. So what?
I said the pass Max held the safety and on
to the left
side. I was like, bro, if Max could have like really stepped in and led, bro, instead of throwing it short, it was gonna be.
You'd have caught him in stride. That'd have been touchdown. But like,
it was so nice.
And on top of that, Max has the experience level equal, if not greater, to an ACC level of competition. Like, I think the game would have been closer than what we saw. Now, would the defense have been able to stop TCU from scoring? No. Because, like I said, that defense had more holes than the damn you know the little grates that you see in the playground structures at the park?
Yeah,
the defense had more holes than that. Because that one tight end seam.
You talking about on the 3rd and 20?
On the third and 20.
That I technically thought was incomplete pass because bro dropped it on the way down, but we calling that now.
On the 3rd and 20, you let this man run straight in front of you, cross your vision.
Literally, the linebacker blitzed. They dropped. Nobody came and touched that. Nobody touched that tight end at all. To the point. They didn't touch him until he caught it at the first down
marker. Where he proceeded to get knocked out for 45 seconds.
But he got a first down. And he
did get the first down.
He supposedly caught it and made a football move on a bang play.
I don't know. Like this whole catch rule thing has been so convoluted.
I'm done. Here's the bad part. The catch rule is so bad. And then not only that, you don't know what defines a defensive receiver and what's a defensive receiver and what's a football move. Because I'll say this in real time, that was a bang play. So I'm like, all right, that means he has to maintain it through the ground. He didn't maintain it through the ground. I'm like, incomplete pass is 4th and 20. They're like, oh, he caught it, fumbled it, and recovered it. I'm like, bro.
Now I'll admit, like he did, he just so happened to land right on the ball. I don't know why nobody didn't try to get it back from him.
But my thing is that should have been a fumble anyways.
I mean, I'm gonna ask you a question. Had they called a fumble and we got the ball, would you have accepted it as a fumble?
Honestly, no. I still would have said that's an incomplete pass. The reason being,
when is it?
The reason being, the same way when we were both watching the Clemson LSU game, an LSU receiver caught that touchdown, but they said it was incomplete because of what happened afterwards, and we were talking about that. How
They even said during the game, like almost every officiating review, like replay guy, all of them that talked to dude that was doing this game, all of them said touchdown.
Yeah, because literally he caught it, had 1 foot inbounds, then ran across the line. Once he broke the line, it's like, all right, that's a touchdown. Everything he does after that, it doesn't even matter.
And I agreed. To me, it would have been a touchdown. However, the reason why they call it incomplete is because somebody saw the ball move.
But that's why I'm saying for this one is more of a bang bang and the ball moves. Should not have been. If the Clemson thing is incomplete, this should have been incomplete.
Like theirs was like I don't know. Like the Clemson thing was incomplete on a basis of surviving the ground, which once again is a weird thing to me in certain situations.
So anytime we've caught a pass over the middle, we haven't had to survive the ground.
Oh, this dude was standing up. This is in the air. It's not the same situation.
He caught this in stride. He
caught it. Remember, listen to what I'm saying. He caught it in stride. They said he turned and made a football move. So now it's a complete pass.
Bang play.
So now it's a complete pass. He got hit and fumbled. That's the argument they're making. That's the argument they're making. That's what I'm saying. That's like that. It's a different situation. Surviving the ground is you catching it and you fall into the ground.
It's not, because at the end of the day, when you catch a pass, he didn't make a what I'm saying is he didn't make a football move.
I don't disagree that he didn't make a football move. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you the argument that's being made that was a fumble was because they said he caught it, turned, made a football move, which I don't understand what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Because me turning and looking upfield ain't really a football move. That's me naturally turning and looking where the heck I'm at on the field. Or wondering who the heck is going to come clean my clock in the next quarter second. He turned, got hit, had possession when he initially got hit, and then was losing it and then lost it on the way to the ground. What they said at LSU and Clemson was he had possession all the way down. Then when he hit the ground, he lost possession once he hit the ground and didn't survive the ground because he was on his way to the ground. That tight end was still up and turning and running. There was a whole different situation that they're trying to argue with. I know it's both dumb. I get it. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I'm just going to go ahead and say this, y'all.
It was a fumble.
I already foresee this college football season is going to come down to some BS.
Oh, it's going to be some nonsense.
There's going to be a wild call, multiple wild calls that change the entire trajectory of this college football season.
Absolutely.
And your college football champion will win on a controversial call. Whoever wins the college football championship, I don't care. I don't care.
It's going to do one of two things. It's either going to win them the game or set them up in a way that there's no other choice for them not to win the game.
I'm going to tell you right now. I don't care if it's the Tar Heels. I don't care if it's Georgia. I don't care if it's Clemson. I don't care if it's TCU. I don't care if it's Southern Cal. I don't care if it's Texas. I don't care if it's Ohio State. I don't care if it's Penn State. I don't care if it's Boise. Shoot, it could be the school I graduated from. It could be Charleston Southern somehow. I don't care. I'm letting you know now. The 2025-2026 college football champion, based off of week 1 alone officiating, is going to win off a controversial call where they shouldn't win. It is going to set them up in an unfavorable position. I'm letting you know this now. That way, when we get to January, y'all not pissed off.
I'm going to tell y'all, don't listen to this man. He don't know what he's talking about. Don't listen to this man. He don't know what he's talking about. Because this is what's going to happen. It's not going to happen in the college football championship. It's going to happen. Listen, it's going to happen to the Miami Hurricanes in the game before. Listen, it's going to happen to them. Listen, it's going to happen to the Miami Hurricanes in the game that could either get them into the ACC championship game or the game that can get them into the college football playoff. Whoever it is that they face, don't matter. I don't care who it is. It's going to be about 5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's going to be a controversial 4th down call. It's going to be like a 4th and 5, some BS thing. Miami's going to get a call for them that's going to put them in field goal range to put them up just enough to finish out a game that's going to send them to the college football playoff in the ACC championship game.
And guess what
I
that
don't know
does?
why. I don't know why I feel this way, but for some reason, I just feel like it's just going to be Miami's year that they're going to get some BS this year. I don't know what it is.
I never specifically said it was the championship game. I just said your champion is going to win off a controversial call.
Like I said, I feel
And
like it's Miami's year.
It's going to have an effect on the CFP and everything in it. I don't know what round. I don't know when, but I do know.
Can't be hiring senior citizens.
Man,
I mean, you see it happen all the time, though. Cause shoot, who was that one? Because heck, I think Atlanta did it a few years ago. They brought a defensive coordinator out of retirement.
I'm done, bro.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. He had a solid season.
Was he better than that year the NFL where we had the replacement refs?
Yes, he was better than the replacement ref year. Because it was post the Super Bowl, but it was prior Arthur. Because it was like right in that middle. It was right before what's his name left. Right before Doug left.
Oh, you talking about for Atlanta? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'll say it was right before Doug left. But like they brought some old defensive coordinator out of retirement
for
like a season.
Man, overall, I just got to say this. UNC, I'm going to tell you this right now. This we're going to talk more about tomorrow.
Oh, y'all better be in the film room like as we speak.
I'm going to say this. When you beat Charlotte next weekend, don't go out and party. Don't act like you did something. Don't go out and celebrate. Don't go out and sit there and think you the talk of the town because you're not. You're supposed to beat Charlotte. As soon as y'all beat them, hit the weight room and begin studying film again. And this is no disrespect.
Never has and never will be anything without Brady. I mean, we're not gonna argue with you. Because like
statistically speaking,
you got to look at the numbers.
If we're talking head coach wise, no. If you're counting his coordinator years, he does have 2 rings. He does have 2 rings compared to Brady's 1.
Listen, Will, we're not arguing with you. We're not telling you wrong. It is unfortunate, but you're not wrong.
Granted, those 2 rings did come with Lawrence Taylor in New York. So
I mean, those are all prior Brady, though.
That's what I'm saying. He said without Brady, and I'm like, if we count in his coordinator years,
I mean, if we're counting his coordinator years, he was a little bit of something. He was something prior to.
If we're counting his coordinator years, he got 2 rings to Brady's 1 after.
If we're gonna put it right, he was something up until and through Brady, but then post Brady.
Post Brady, he ain't been it.
He got spoiled. That's what this is. He got spoiled.
A victim of his own success.
He got spoiled. But he deserved and earned everyone's respect without a doubt. Facts. And like I said, even now, like he still has the respect of the other coaches he's got.
But he's eviscerating that team in the locker room right now.
Oh, you know.
I hope he is.
And they deserve it. They really do. Because it's like there's no way, because you can see it in how they play. Like there were several plays where defensive pursuit was non-existent. Like, how are you getting pushed 5-6 yards down the field off the jump?
We're gonna ask this.
Like you're not like nobody's filling gaps. You're literally waiting for a gap to open up for you to get there. You're not stacking. It's like you're not squaring off your blockers at all. You're letting them push you out the way. There was one read where you saw the safety shoot 5-6 yards right. And by the time he's coming back to try to get back to where he needs to even try to make a play, you're out of the spot. You're gone. You're out of the play. You should, to be honest, you'd have been better off just standing in the middle of the field and watching dude run because you weren't going to get there.
He wasn't. But I'm gonna say this,
You
man.
went you went to the wide side of the field. You weren't even lined up wide side. You were lined up center. You watched this dude spread out, knowing good and well you had the most help on that side. You didn't need to shift over there. They're lined up man over there. They got their guys. Your last line of defense. Why are you running with? Why are you running with the motion guy? That's not your job.
Because it was stupid. Because it was just flat out dumb. Like North
Yeah,
Carolina
I mean,
did not play to the way they had been talking, the way Belichick, for all the hype and all everything Belichick did in terms of, all right, we're gonna keep everything close knit. We're not gonna talk to the media a whole lot. We keeping everything like hush hush. We're gonna be good when the time comes. To show up like that in your debut, to where 80% of Keenan Stadium was emptied out by 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the third quarter. And yes, y'all, I remember the exact
oh
moment
yeah, it was
because when
6:56
it was
exactly, and counting,
6:56 when
and counting.
everybody was walking out
Stadium's full.
of the stadium in the
By the
third
time the game was,
quarter.
by the time the game was over, there wasn't even a full Belichick at the bottom of the stands. It just said Bell. It said Belch.
Bro, all you had was
And
the
in front of Jordan, not just Jordan. Randy Moss was there.
Randy Moss was there. There was a bunch of
Then in
people
front
there.
of him, there was a bunch of people there. It wasn't just Jordan.
Like, and I'm sitting here thinking to
Like,
myself,
and then you had all these
that
guys
showing,
coming out to talk to your guys throughout the
bro,
summer and throughout the spring.
and we're gonna talk about this more tomorrow, but that showing, what do you think that's gonna do for the recruits that have committed but can still decommit?
I ain't even gonna get into that because I
That's
think
a
because
whole
the reason
thing
why the
for
reason why I'm not gonna get it, the reason why I'm not gonna think too deeply onto that is because I believe, and just like some of the announcers said, like it's a long season. You still got 11 more games left, but at the end of this, I don't think it's going to hurt a lot of people's recruits because then it brings, especially if you got guys that like to compete, a lot of them be like, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, no, keep being bad because I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna come up there. I'm gonna change the look. I'm
they
gonna be
do,
that dude when I get there.
but you also gonna have the ones because you're gonna have one or two guys. You're gonna have that guy,
Then you
and
have
you're gonna have the guy that's like,
I want to
I
be
want
attached
to
to
go
that.
somewhere. I want to go somewhere where I know we winning and competing.
I want to go
Because
somewhere where I'm gonna look good. I don't want to look like
because here's the thing,
that.
you're gonna have that guy who wants to go somewhere where they're winning, and he's like,
Yeah,
I
North Carolina
know.
have they do. They
Oh,
have a
trust me,
lot
we
of
know.
talent.
We know.
South
North
Carolina
Carolina
boys
and
right
South
here,
Carolina, like we
a lot of
know.
talent,
And
and a lot
it's
of it gets slept on. On top of it. That's the worst part.
very much true. Because you're gonna have that guy who feels, I know I could take anybody's spot on that field right now, but I want to go somewhere where we're going to contend to win and look good.
Oh,
I don't want to
absolutely,
sit there and look good on a trash team.
absolutely. Like I said, there's gonna be some guys that are gonna flip, but the reason why I don't think there's gonna be as big of a wave as you could probably expect there to be is because I believe, and this is like I said, and this is knowing Bill as a coach and having been a general manager of sorts at a pro level, like he's like, you're not going to go in and not give them expectations. He's going to go and say, listen, this school that we're going through, we're trying to bring in a new era of football. This is a bit of a rebuild, and it's going to be a bit of a process. There's going to be growing pains with this, and things ain't going to look great right off the jump. But if you're willing to come in, put in the work, show me what you got, and hang with and stick with it, then I can at least guarantee you one of two things: that if you decide to go pro, you'll at least be pro ready, or you'll leave out of this with a different thought process and a different mentality than what you came in with. I don't doubt he wouldn't go in at least give you some kind of expectation of this ain't gonna be clean from day one. And boy, was this a mess. It
I'm
was a
a look.
mess.
I'm gonna look it up for tomorrow, but I gotta look up like debuts of top coaches because this has definitely got to be one of the worst debuts for.
Check the docket. Check the docket real quick. Go look. I don't know because I
Lord.
remember I told you. I don't think you got a chance to look at it.
Oh my Jesus!
I'm telling you, I put in some footwork for tomorrow.
Jesus, Joseph and Mary. Let me go see what we got. Wop.
Nah, I didn't get everybody in the conference. I got most of the people that we're gonna see during the season.
Oh yeah, you.
Except for Virginia.
Yeah, you got a lot of. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I guess I ain't got to add too much tomorrow.
Nah, I told you. I went and did that this morning.
Yeah, I ain't got to add too much tomorrow. Probably just, like I said, I might just go stat hunting for notable coaches and they debut games. See how this stacks up. But like, man.
Now we don't play the Knowles this year, but we did. I did put them on the docket because I had to talk about it.
Hey, listen, shout out to the Florida State,
American made. So American made. Come back tomorrow, 9:00.
Hey,
come back tomorrow, 9:00. We'll be here. We'll be here to 9:00 tomorrow.
Hey,
we got a lot of team. We're going over pretty much the whole weekend.
Shout out Florida State, man. Hey, they
shout
pulled
out
that one out because they dog walked. They dog walked them boys.
So yeah, like I said, come back tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we're gonna be here. Go ahead, talk. I can say we talking about the Bama game. We're talking about the Clemson LSU game. I didn't put in Georgia Tech and Colorado.
He hates Notre Dame, so he's definitely want to highlight their loss.
Oh, I was definitely going to talk about Notre Dame.
Roll what? Hey, I think there's not a person here in this live right now that likes Alabama. If they are, if
you do,
if they are, they quiet right now. They're quiet right now.
I hate it for you,
man. But shoot, listen, that's all. That's all we got for today's episode.
Yes, you did. You did do the world a favor.
You did.
If only Ohio State and Texas could have ended in a tie, they would have did the world a favor too.
Not even a tie, double loss.
Nah, I said the only reason why I can accept a tie is because it still starts off with 0-0.
No, because a tie gives them. They say we're not good, but we're not bad. I want them both to have an L in there. Double loss. Make them 0-2. Each one is 0-2 out of it.
That would have been nice.
That would have been nice.
Like I said, in a perfect world, they both would have lost they all would have lost in a perfect world. But like it's been said, if every hot dog were perfect, or if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. So
I ain't never. You know what? We're done here. All right, y'all. This has been our UNC TCU post-game breakdown. Again, that is one of my hosts with the most, Ricebox26. Y'all make sure follow us on Instagram, IG. He don't do Twitter. I got Twitter. UNC can turn things around. Just need experience with the new staff and player. They can.
Agreed. They can. Like I said, we got 11 more games. Like I said, next week should be a tune-up game.
Join us tomorrow.
You too, American Made. Have a blessed night, bro.
You have a great night, my boy. Join us tomorrow, 9:00. We'll be right here, back on the live, talking more about UNC football. We do it every Tuesday.
Remember, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. here. Voice of College Football, North Carolina Live. See y'all tomorrow, yo.
I'm going to go drown my sorrows in my pillow. Talk to y'all tomorrow.
I'm not going to do that, but I am going to be upset for the next several hours.
Peace.
College football is even more exciting when you've got some action on the line, and the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Start with my picks. 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread, and I've got a 40-plus year track record. 11-0 in the college football playoff for me last year against the money line, 8-3 against the spread. And I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill of Wager Talk is our ace in the hole, show stopper. 7 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly under-the-radar pick. 28-12 against the spread the last 3 years. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Corey Bratta, Matt Zemek, and Steve Dace. Check out those numbers. Become a YouTube or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and then select the betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2025 a winner now.